What's up, guys? It's Jaimin, your boy, and we're back giving you another video to help you reflect, ponder, think about the world differently, think about your life differently. And as you can see, right now we are in darkness, right? I'm outside, it's nighttime, and we are in darkness. And I want to share this with you guys because a lot of times we get stuck in this polarity, this thinking that it's right, it's wrong, it's bad, it's good, it's evil, it's righteous. We get stuck in between these thought forms, and I just wanted to let it out that you should embrace your darkness. You should embrace these darker aspects about yourself and fully integrate who you are, because this will lead you to wholeness, this will lead you to completeness, And it just starts with awareness. That's a big thing on my channel. It's just awareness. Being aware, observing that there's an issue, that there's a problem, and then being able to methodically and practically take the steps necessary to extinguish that problem, So, embracing your darkness. Anytime you've heard about your darkness, embracing that, you think, oh no, I don't want to embrace my darkness. I don't want to be dark. I don't want to be a bad person. That's bad. That's scary, right? Well, no. The darkness that I'm referring to is your shadow self. Aspects of you that you deny, that you push to the side, that are unconscious, that are sometimes unexpressed, or sometimes are expressed, but you are unconscious of their expression. And I say embrace your darkness because, let's swap out some words I'm using. Darkness, being unconscious, not aware. If you don't embrace your darkness, if you don't embrace the unconsciousness, you will live unconsciously. You will have a shadow self that acts in certain ways that you are not conscious of, that you are not aware of, and you have to bear the responsibility of that. Because that is still you, whether you are conscious or unconscious about it at all. So, this honestly relates to, I know so many people, they have that example or that moment where they're like, oh my gosh, like, I don't know what came over me, this and that. Well, that's pretty much like your shadow self coming through. That's pretty much like all that built up emotion, all that built up rage, built up sadness, anger, depression, anything that you have built up in here in your body that you haven't let out, that you haven't become aware of, that you haven't tamed, that you haven't been able to kind of come to terms with or allow it to express itself. It will express itself in immense and powerful ways to be able to get that emotion out. But it's all about being prepared. There's also a better word I'm looking for than prepared. When you're proactive, being proactive, you want to be proactive. That's the word I'm looking for right there. Proactive, get it done. You know there's a problem, you know there's an issue. Use awareness, put your mind to it, focus on the problem, focus on the issues that you have at hand. All my life, I've heard things about, and it depends on who you are in terms of limiting beliefs and in terms of embracing your darkness, because what makes you dark might make somebody else not dark, so to speak. It's all a spectrum that we need to think about. Yours does not equate to mine does not equate to hers, so on and therefore. So when it comes to embracing your darkness, please, 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 really take a look and appreciate all the aspects of yourself that other people have told you to hide away, that people have shamed you with, because they are pointing out your flaws, they are pointing out your gifts for you. They're pointing out that, hey, I should probably look into this a little deeper. It's funny because people, we all know what our gift is, we all know what our inclinations, our proclivities are, but it takes other people sometimes to help us realize that. Because with our psyche or whatever, sometimes the answer is a lot easier than it has to be. A lot easier than it ever will be hard, but we just make it hard for ourselves by blocking that out. Much like how we do the darkness of your mind. So my recommendations for anybody who really wants to do shadow work, who really wants to heal themselves, who wants to integrate the lessons that they've learned in this life and life, lives coming, just experiences, then I really recommend that you reflect, dive into activities that allow you to reflect, that allow you to ponder. For me, YouTubing and vlogging and talking to you guys like this in such a manner allows me to reflect, because not only are the things that I'm saying helping me, but they also help you out a lot, because you have somebody who is dealing with experiences and can report back to you and let you know how these experiences unfold. Although you have a secondhand experience, your experience is an experience nonetheless, and it can still become an advantage for you down the line. But we always got to remember that what works for me might not work for you, so on and so forth, because everybody is different. You were put on this earth to carry out your responsibilities, your duties as the soul that you are, as the spirit that you are, and you have to do it in the ways that you prefer, in the ways that works for you, the way that is harmonious and fits with your judgment and discernment. But all of this comes with time. Learning how to work with yourself, learning how to work with other people, learning how to work with the elements and all the stuff around you. It takes time, but simply just putting your awareness onto something will make an extreme amount of difference and will make it way more easy for you and accessible for you in the future. We think that I need to get some kind of ritual or something to happen to me so that I can easily be able to get all this toxicity out, or these bad habits, or these bad traits, or this and that, or addictions, or anything. But truth be told, this is work that has to be done over a period of time. You can't just get a magic pill and say, I'm fixed, I'm enlightened now, I'm awoke, I'm awakened. And that's a big thing with many people on this spiritual journey, on this journey of life, on this journey of who I am, on this journey of becoming a human, and an actualized human who actually lives the life that they envision in their mind's eye 24/7. So it really takes small steps. Don't expect to be enlightened. Don't expect to always be ascending, because you're never always ascending. It's a wavelength you're going, frequency. You're going up in frequency, down in frequency. Hopefully you could stay as high as you could, possibly. But everything oscillates, mood oscillates. There's no way you can be positive all the time. It has to go back, And it's in this that we need to acknowledge it and be okay with that. We need to be okay with the fact that, yeah, we do have sadness. We do harbor grief. We do harbor resentment. We do harbor these negative emotions that we don't like to admit that we have, but we do have them. And it's the point of coming to terms with this that we can really be like, okay, like, this is a part of me, and it doesn't have to be something I have to run away from, or something I have to hide in the dark from, but it's just something I can know about myself and help myself to become better and wiser. Because once you set out on the path to do that, you can set out and help other people just by being there, because they'll feel that energy. They'll know, like, there's something about this person, and that's how things happen like that. You go out one day and you just talk with somebody. You don't know why you even talked to them, but there was something that connected y'all to, something that pulled y'all two together so that y'all could have a discussion. And that's how life is. There is something out there that you are interacting with, that you're putting your mind into, that you're putting your heart into, and it's sending information back to you, and you are receiving it. This is life right here. Sending information, receiving information. This is conversation, this is discussion, and we do this in life with everything. So I really encourage all of y'all to embrace your darkness, yes, but the last little piece is, what are you conversing with, and what are you conversing about? Because if you're talking about the same crap that you don't want, you will continue to get the same crap. If you were talking about your ambitions, your goals, your desires, your wishes, you will get those. You know, talk about them being fulfilled. You will get that. You are on the path for that. You are on the road for that. It's something we actually have to focus. Attention is like currency. You have to invest your intention into what you like. Your attention and your intention, both of those things need to go in stuff that you do like. You know, you can't let your energy go everywhere. You need to develop a sense of boundaries for what you want and do not want. And as you become to develop these boundaries, you develop these ideas about yourself, about what you actually want, it becomes a whole lot easier for you to go down this road. So that's all I really have for this video. Let me know if you like it in the dark. I kind of like it, kind of not so much. I feel like I might egg my neighbors a little bit. Probably like, what is this? Who's out there so late? What are you doing out there? You know, but yeah, this is the end of the video. So like, comment, subscribe, all of that and some more. All right, peace, love, light. Y'all have a great one.